Hello everyone. Today I am making a model of a windmill which is a customized order work for a B.Ed student. This video will give you each and every detail about the wiring, the switches, the lights and the framework. Everything I have recorded in detail. So let's start with the base. I have taken a cardboard. You can take cardboard according to your size. I have just cut a carton and pasting green color for the base just to give a feel of grass. Just to give a rough idea of the cardboard, I have taken it's around 1.75 or 2 square feet, near about that square feet of the cardboard or carton or any waste material you can take for the base. Now I'm making a structure of the house. I have taken two rectangles and two squares and making one door and a window on one side of the rectangle. Take the house size according to your cardboard, not so big, not so small. As you can see, door is attached to three sides of the cardboard. So I am cutting only two sides and one side I am just engraving so that it will make a type of hinge. Now cutting a square window. I have just taken orange color. You can take any color of your choice to make your house and making the door and window a little aesthetic. I am using a contrast color. As you know, orange and blue are opposite colors on the color wheel, so they will give a good contrast. Pasting blue strips on the inside means on the paints just to give a finishing look. Now I have pasted two blue strips horizontally and vertically, crossing each other at 90 degrees just to make the bars of the window. And now sticking some yellow strips to make it more aesthetic, just to give a beautiful look. And this is a design I have given. You can use your imagination and make your own designs. Now applying the glue on the edge of the cardboard on which I have made the door and the window, just to make it sure that don't apply the glue on the door part. Now completing the frame of my house, I will stick the roof part later. I have taken a black rectangular sheet to make the road and sticking some white strips to show the partition of the road. Instead of breaking lines, you can use a continuous line to show the partition of the road. It's your choice. Now I have taken handmade sheet to make the pillar of the windmill. You can take chart paper, but you have to fold it more, make more rotations because they are not so thicker. Fold the sheet just like a cone and take the desired height, whatever height you want for your windmill. See how I have cut and fold the base just to make it more stable, and also I had cut the upper side to fix the DC motor. Now I am making a battery box, the same from the waste cardboards. You can see the batteries. I am using three batteries for three connections, one for windmill, one for street light and one for the house light. Covering the box with colorful papers to give it a finishing look. Now starts the main process, that is the connections, means how to fix the wirings. I have taken two wires, one yellow and one red, connected them one on each side of the DC motor, the connection outlets, and passing the wire through the conical tube which I have made for the windmill pillar. Connecting the other end to the battery via switch. Make sure to connect switch only on one wire, means you don't have to connect the legs of the switch on both the wires. Just check out carefully. I have connected a red wire to the red wire of the connector which we get with the battery. You can see the connector. Don't confuse with the color of the wires. I have taken red for positives and yellow for negative, but in the connector there is black for negative, so I am connecting black to yellow along with the switch. Just to remember, I am repeating that yellow is the negative wire and black is the negative wire on the connectors. So I am connecting both negative wires to the both legs of the switch. Attach the fan to the DC motor and check the switch. Before connecting, just touch the wires on the legs and check the connections. And for the street lights, this is the drawing I have made. You can take the screenshot of the drawing and understand it step by step. I will explain the drawing with my connections. I am going to connect 8 lights, 4 on each side of the street. For that, I have bought LED lights of 1 volt each. Let's start with the connection. This is the LED light. You can see the legs of the light. One is a little longer than the other. The longer leg is the positive one. So I am taking all red wires for the positive legs and yellow wires for the negative legs. Just now I am not having the wire crimping tool, so I am precisely cutting the skin of the wire with scissors only. I am using normal sellotape only because this is a model and electric volts are very less, but in real wirings insulation tapes are used. Covering with tape is almost unnecessary here, but I am covering so that the wiring will not touch each other. Now I am making streetlight pillars, folding the sheet in a tube form. I have got 8 pillars from one A3 sheet, and now I am putting one LED light in one pillar. Now putting 4 on either side of the road, checking each and every light first before attaching to the wires. Now you can see I have taken the red wire and marking 4 equal parts for the street lights. Now I will peel the wire to make the connections where I have made the points. You can do it with two methods. First, you can cut the outer covering and slide it a little bit. Second, you can cut the wires and peel the outer coverings and then join the wires. Second method was more easy to cut the wires in two parts than rejoin them. Now I have joined the wires covering the three sides of the road. The length is such that it will cover the three sides of the road without any breakage. Now check the wiring clearly. I am joining the yellow of this LED light to the yellow main wire, means the long wire which is circling the street, and did the same with the red wires, checking each and every light after each and every joining just to avoid any inconvenience. My all street light connections are done. Now I am running out of yellow wire, so I am using black instead of yellow. So don't get confused, because black is signifying the negative along with the yellow. I will be joining it with the switch. Now clearly keep in mind that I am joining the negative to the switch, means I am taking the yellow from the street light and joining the black to the either leg of the switch. Don't join positive and negative, just to join negative wires to the switch. And if you're still in confusion what to join where, then take the screenshot of this drawing and please understand it minutely before any connection. Now I am sticking the street lights, doing the final connections. Before making the final connections, please do check your wirings and switches. I am thinking to record this video in Hindi also, so stay tuned for the Hindi tutorial. Now it's time for the last connection, means a battery which will connect the house light from the battery box, but the connector wire is short, so I am adding a little length of wire. On the negative side, means on the black side, I am adding a little length of black wire along with the switch. Make sure to join the both leg of switch on the black wire only. Now I have connected the battery, checking the switch. It's working or not. It's working perfectly. Now I will increase the length of the red wire. See, it is not reaching, so I will attach a bit length of wire in it. Now my all connections are perfectly done. I will cover this box and cut the shape of switches on it and stick it with the glue gun. Now I am giving the finishing touches, attaching the roof on the house. You can see a triangle over here. You can fix a triangle cardboard, or you can leave it like that only. It's your choice. Let's cover the street lights, means the opening is not looking good. I have taken small papers, cut them in the trophy design, and will paste on the head of the street lights just to make the cover of them. And finally I have recovered the wires with the green paper and given the house an aesthetic look. Now this is the final look. I have connected three batteries. Now you will say why I have connected three batteries, because it was not taking the load. If you get a higher volt battery, then you can make all the connections in one switch only. Please like, subscribe, share and comment. Thank you so much.